All right, Doc, how's it feel to be over halfway, top of the pops, no one left in your path? How's it feel to be on top of the table?
Yeah, obviously last week we were really wrapped with the outcome and probably also the way that the team played. It was a great game, and clearly we were challenged early and challenged late, but their ability to just stay calm and to finish the job was outstanding. So yeah, it puts us in a really strong position, which we're obviously happy about.
Is there a greater confidence within the group this week than there might have been last week, given the challenge that Melbourne provides?
Yeah, I think Melbourne had been the form team of the comp. There's no doubt about that. So yeah, to knock them off on their home deck was a great outcome for us. We were relatively confident going in, but we knew it'd be a great tussle, and that's the way it shook out. So to come out on top, really pleasing. And yeah, so we're 6 games in and a 10-game season, so it all draws to a close pretty quickly. So we've got to really now refocus and set ourselves for this last month, and hopefully get ready for finals.
Those are historically very. This group, does it need reminding to refocus at all, or are they so experienced that they know that hey, it doesn't matter now?
Yeah, I think the nature of the competition keeps the focus pretty sharp. As I said, 10 games, you really got to value every one of those, and I think the players in particular, they train for such a long period of time without footy matches each weekend. Then once they come around, they're not going to waste an opportunity. So. No, we're absolutely looking forward to getting back out onto Norwood. Night game Friday night. So hopefully we can get a few along. We've been getting really great support from our members and supporters to all of our matches. So the weather looks like it's going to be okay. So hopefully we'll get a decent show up.
Can you? I'm not sure if it's an exercise you even go through, but when you look back at teams you've had in the past, this Crows iteration, does it compare? Can you say we're vastly better here, or even as ones you've had in the past?
I think each season you're trying to improve, and I think between season 7 and now this season 2023, we've definitely made strides. We're really happy with the development of lots of our individuals, and then probably also just the way the team's collectively coming together. So really happy with the first half of the season, but yeah, there's some big games ahead, and ultimately, the crunch comes come finals time. So that'll be the true test.
Areas of improvement then for the undefeated top of the table team. Where are you getting better?
Yeah, well, our contest, our stoppage numbers are still not quite probably where we'd want them to be, and that's critical in terms of maintaining field position. Our opponents this weekend, although their clearance numbers aren't as strong, they've got genuine talent through there. Ellie Blackburn tends to give us a fair bit of grief every time we play her, and they've got a really strong ruck in Alice Edmonds. So that combination is going to be one that we're going to need to contend with. But yeah, probably if you look at our overall game style, our offense has been pretty strong throughout. Our defence has got a little bit better each week, which I'm really happy with, and probably obviously the third phase is contest. So that's probably the one where maybe there's a little bit of room to move in terms of our contest work.
I don't know if you can reveal any team movement in any direction.
Yeah, it was a really strong performance last week, but we did come out with one injury. So Von Bonner has got a low-grade medial knee strain, so she'll be out for probably 2, possibly 3. Hopefully not. But yeah, clearly that creates one opportunity. And we've throughout the season we've sort of mixed and matched in terms of our rucks setup, but we'll go in with 2 rucks this week. A little bit based off of what we're coming up against, a really strong ruck in Alice Edmonds. So we just want to have that cover there, and Montana's form's been really strong as well. So one change for us, there's a lot of players playing in our development games who are in really good form, but the team's winning, and it's hard to squeeze everyone in.
2 to 3 week injuries. It's hard to change the footy mindset, but like a 2 to 3 week injury, it's nothing in the men's game, but when you guys are so close to the end of the season, when you give that sort of news, it's almost tough news to give.
100%. Injuries are horrible in any form of footy, but in AFLW with a really abbreviated season, they're tough. Obviously a 2 to 3 weeker is really challenging. Sarah Allen's situation where looking at 8, that's really tough. So, but the good news on that front is she's tracking really well. So we're confident that we'll have her back by the end of the season.
Yeah, how is Sarah?
Yeah, she's started to reintegrate into some footy. So yeah, she's still got quite a few progressions to make, but yeah, to see her out on the track and starting to kick balls around gives us great confidence.
Last one for you, even after knocking them off on the weekend, Melbourne seem to still be the favourites for the whole thing. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think Melbourne's form was elite, and we got them on the weekend, but I think it's going to be a really interesting back half of the season, and they're certainly right amongst the really top contenders.